Welcome to the CMO Spotlight, and I'm thrilled today to have Monica Lopez Gonzalez, who's the Chief Marketing Officer for Feeding America.
You have to stay curious, and at the same time, you have to have a bias for action. Learn the fundamentals. Marketing is campaigns, it's the channels, it's technology, AI, but most importantly, apply that. Start small and then take it from there. At the same time, you really need to learn the business. You really need to understand, are you in the business of selling more? Understand how supply chain operates, understand how finance operates, understand how and we can be more efficient. So there is a business acumen that has to be applied to all of that. And at the end of the day, your personal reputation and the trust that people put in you is the most valuable asset. So be known for the people that is eager to learn, be known for being the person that is going to get the stuff done. Might not be perfect, but nobody is perfect anyways. I believe that I am able to identify what my teammates, my peers are really good at, and I tend to connect them. It's like, you're good at this, you're good at this. Why don't we work together in making happen X or Y? So I think that I have a knack for understanding people. I mentioned curiosity already and bias for action. I think that the other two fundamental are respect and trust. I think that you need to respect everybody. You need to respect the business. I want to make sure that people come with the best intention. We challenge the things, and then we should have a bias for action. So respect, dignity, and trust are the values that I look for on people. Can I trust the person? Can I trust that they are going to be managing this in the best possible way? Can I trust that they will give their very best? We need to work with everybody, a lot of different backgrounds and beliefs as well. And we need to respect that. I need to make sure that my team has that sensitivity, and I need to role model that as well. That sensitivity to understand that we are not here to correct, we are here to help. The team, when I joined the organization, had a very well-established rhythm of campaigns. The hypothesis that I was toying with at the moment is we were missing a little bit of a cultural connection, the mission and the cultural connection. It could be a cultural moment that we could create, and big games such as the NFL, the Super Bowl are big moments when people get together and have food around that. And we launched a campaign for a week. It was a new bet for us. And we said, can we create a campaign that can connect Feeding America with that cultural moment? We learned that the answer was yes. We learned that we could do better. And we also learned that there was even more opportunity that we had there. So right now we are on Big Game 2.0, and we will continue experimenting with that. What I have learned from that is it's not one time. You need to keep going several times. Second, you need to connect with the audiences in a totally different way than what you have seen traditionally from Feeding America. And number three, imagine more moments like that that we have not been able to tap into. It's actually the recognition that there is so much work that we can do. I find the inspiration on everything. There is a brand in particular for me that is values driven and very purpose driven. Patagonia is the brand that I have admired for a long time. What I have seen over the several decades that they have remained consistent. The layout of the stores, the offerings, how you can exchange your garments, all of that in service of the purpose that they have, and they have not backed down any single inch. So I have a lot of respect for the mission, but respect for how the purpose have shaped the business strategy.